All right, Sagittarius, and this is me trying to do your reading the fourth time around. Like, what in the actual fuck? Okay, anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you guys, and let's just dive right on in, okay? So, I started off saying, letting you guys know that like when I first did this spread, like I was like kind of confused and I was just like, there's a disconnect somewhere, like something's missing. I didn't know what it was at first, but then I was like, then I looked at this card from the bottom of the deck and it was move forward, but like he's literally missing from the card. Like there's a void, like there's something missing inside of you, someone missing from the picture, there's something's gone. And it's like you're trying to find it, and this could be very well trying to find yourself. I do get this sense that like you need to go on this journey on your own, and it's like something that you're not really ready to do. But when are you ever ready to do anything? You know what I'm saying? But we have the thinking man in reverse. Like whatever it is, it's almost like, okay, because, and this is very relevant to Sagittarius all the way around, just because you guys tend to act first, think later. And a lot of people hate that, but I like it. It's admirable, just because a lot of people spend too much time thinking things and just like thinking and talking. And that is not action. That's just that, thinking and talking. Like that's it. Like there's no movement, no nothing going on. There's no action to change the situation. So with this, I feel like it was actually something to your benefit to do it in this way. But what I was imagining when I was splitting the energy oracle cards, like I kept splitting it at the root chakra and the crown chakra. And I was just thinking about you guys being in a carnival, you know, that game where you have to like hit the little, whatever the hell it is, and it goes up, it hits the bell, and like all the lights light up. It's like all of them are lighting up. All of your chakras are lighting up except for your heart. Because this is the fourth chakra, this is the heart. So, but it was like, it wasn't like completely out. It's just like blinking, like it's going in and out. Like you're in and out of love, possibly with the same person, with yourself, with a situation, with a job, something. But this is something like, I feel like there's a timeout of some sort where it's like you need to go on this journey by yourself. And when I was listening to, did I say that already? Drake, it was like, you need me to get that shit together so we can get together. So it's like, get your shit together. And I thought that before that song came on, and I was like, oh, whoa, that's crazy. So the first card out, because we got the Judgment card with Three of Wands, the Wheel, and these two fell out together. So this is the Two of Pentacles and Temperance. I'll let you guys see that card. So this is like completion, like being whole within yourself. But this is mind, body, spirit. And it's like you needing to get that connection back so that you can like, because I just feel like there's something in you that's just not really functioning the way that it normally does. And whatever this decision that you made, like I feel like you acted first, thought later, but there was some sort of communication. Maybe somebody didn't like it, but you needed to make a judgment call to go in a different direction. And it feels like, it might feel like something's missing, something's going on, where it's just like, it doesn't feel like a blessing, but it is. Like we have the Wheel right here. So the first card out here was the Lovers. And like I said, get your shit together so we can get together. This is spirit making you take a look. I was about to say, take a fucking look. Take a different look at things. And just kind of, because in the Lovers card, this is a divine union. And this is kind of like related to like the past read in a sense. But it's like you need to gather your shit. And so that spirit can bring you two together, because they're bringing you two together anyway. And that's why I'm saying like it just doesn't seem like it is. And then we had the Ten of Swords in reverse, and it felt like you are this makes me feel like you're saying wait here, like wait here, I'll be right back. And it's like you taking the fall for something, like you're or not taking the fall for something, but like it's like you taking a bullet for someone. Like don't worry, I'll protect you. Like you're taking it. It goes through you first. Like I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. It was just what I thought of. Like what I just heard was, none of you are really gonna know. Some of you might. This is from Chappelle's show, and he's like working at Whack Arnold's, and he's like, and the McRib just came out. Can't none of you get to Whack Arnold's unless you go through me. So, but like, there's 5 of Swords going through this area between the solar plexus and the crown chakra. So I feel like you guys might have, some of you might have like an upset stomach, or like crazy heart palpitations, even like sore throat, or like headaches a lot, like the pressure is on. This is your crown chakra and your third eye opening, communication. That is the third eye on here. So it's like I said, all of them are opening up, but it's like there's a disconnect right here in the middle. So let's keep going. What? Oh, okay. Like, yeah, this doesn't feel good at all. But at the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands. Like, this doesn't feel like it's a blessing, but this is one of those things where it's like a blessing in disguise. So just roll with it, you know? 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, so you're no longer confused about things. Wow, because didn't I say that I was confused at first? And then like now it's all like coming together. So I feel like this is something that you guys are realizing right now. Like, the things that you were after, like, see, she's celebrating with those 3 of Cups. And this is like all of those things that you've been wishing for, all of those things that you want, those desires, like you're turning these dreams into realities. Like, it's no longer the 4 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is clarity. This is truth. This is communication. That's the advice card that you actually, oh, okay. He said, I don't want to think anymore. Don't worry, you're not. But this is the advice card that you got. Somebody's on one, a good one, and you don't realize it. So, but this brings me like, but the balance, because I said that there was a disconnect somewhere, like just something, like you're just not feeling whole. But that's coming in. Like, things are working in your favor. It's not what it looks like. I feel like this happened in another reading. I'm having deja vu all over again. Like I've had these same messages for you guys. Let's keep going. Tell me about the 2nd house. Like, it's like you guys are needing to own up to your shit, like leaving the old stuff behind. Because look at how old these 2 coins are. And it's like you were constantly going back and forth to some old shit. And it's like you need some new shit, because the new shit that's coming out here is bigger and better. And I feel like Spirit is forcing you to see that. Ace of Cups in reverse. So okay. If this is a relationship, it's like you may have been realizing, or you realize that you don't love them the way that they love you, or at the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentacles. That's so crazy, because while I was shuffling, I was thinking about this card while I was saying that. It just feels like maybe the move that you made was like loveless, or it's just like seemed like you just had no heart. That's that Leo right there. That's the heart of a lion. So it seemed like really cutthroat. But I did say it was something about you, what you were speaking about. But whatever this is, it is unstoppable. That's funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely unstoppable. We have the Fool. It's like you need to go on this journey and like take that leap of faith. And just knowing that Spirit has your back. Like, I feel like you guys are on a journey to really find the true happiness within yourself and not have it be attached to someone else. And that's probably why it just felt like it was just like, okay, wait here. Because like, if you're not complete, if you're not 100% within yourself, like you ain't shit for nobody else. Trust. Like, that's why, like on the planes, when they were like, okay, make sure you secure your mask before you help somebody else. You need to make sure you get your shit together so y'all can get together. And in the Temperance card, like they're balancing 2 cups. And it's like, if you were choosing between 2 people, like one of those cups needed to be put down because one was full, one was not. Because it's like it's like fire and, I was going to say fire and ice. I don't know why. But it's like one's fire, whoa, maybe one's on fire, it's moving too fast. The other one is ice cold, not moving at all. So one needed to be put down, but I just felt like it was time for you to worry about your own cup. Like, yeah, I'm stopping it right here at the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's like things are getting out of hand where it was like this may have been like affecting your money in some sort of way, to where you might have seen like your money dwindling. And that's a thing. If you don't, some affiliations, some situations need to come to a close. It's time to like wrap that shit up, B. Because because it's old. Oh wow, North and the South Node. And here we have like the Tower, Reinvention. Oh look, Sun, Spirit, ultimate happiness. Like you needed to go back to the drawing board, because like whatever it is, it was like taking you off of your path. Like like it was time for you to just reinvent. Why am I saying reinvent? I just heard reinvent the wheel. Like usually they say don't reinvent the wheel, but I feel like you could in this moment. Like, yeah, reinvent the wheel. Like for sure, because it's like something greater is coming. And whether it's about like you coming back together with somebody, let's keep going. Tell me about this Ace of Cups in reverse. Like if you were like coming back together with someone, like it's gonna come back brand new, reinvented, and it's gonna be like you might not even recognize each other. Like even this card, she looks like a wheel. Like you heard the call. Judgment is like hearing that call. And it was a no-brainer. I just feel like that. And it's like sometimes you kind of gotta be heartless with the situation, because you can't be thinking about other people's feelings, because yes, somebody, it's just, okay, yeah. Like, so the Ace of Cups, like there, no happiness. I said that. Like, cause usually in the upright, it's like, you know, it's about happiness. It's about putting like love into something, nurturing something, someone. Like she is the mother. She, you know, she takes care of home. But it's like you weren't taking care of your home. Because the second house speaks about self-worth and like self-love, things that we value. And it's how we make money, how we nurture ourselves. Like, you know, you got to have that self-love. You are used. And then because the opposite of the second house is the 8th house. And that's the house of Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be dealing with Aries. But this is more planetary than anything. So like these energies, these shifts that are going on, it's like, okay, back to what I was saying about Scorpio, the house of Scorpio. That's like intimacy. That's becoming like merging with another person. You can't get to the 8 until you make sure that your second house is in tip-top shape. You need to be whole and complete within yourself, mind, body, spirit. Get your mind right. Get your shit together. Get your shit together so y'all can get together. Right? And this is like turning that frown upside down. You like 4 cups in reverse. This is like no longer seeing it as a missed opportunity. This is no longer seeing it as like a fucked up situation. Like this is to your benefit and you know it. And you know it. And at the bottom of the deck, we had 2 swords in reverse. So I feel like you guys are changing like your, whoa. This fell to the side. I feel like it's very hard for you to actually see it as like, this is the 5 of Wands, by the way. It's becoming hard for you guys to see it as like, as a blessing, but it like trust. Cause it's like, I feel like you guys feel like you're alone or something. But like you guys are literally going from like the 5 of Pentacles, like with this new opportunity, this new beginning, to the 10 of Cups. Like don't even trip. Okay, so let's read your advice card. Number 9. Okay. To be truly heard, one needs to practice the art of listening. Ooh. This card has been revealed to you today to acknowledge the voice inside you that wishes to be heard and acknowledged. One of the biggest lessons we can learn in this lifetime is effective communication. Communication that is clear and that does not assume that others can read our minds. Working both ways, the art of listening also involves being patient and open to the ideas of others. Dear one, at times you don't feel as though you are being truly listened to. This can cause frustration, agitation, and a stagnant whirlpool of energy to build within you. This frustration can sometimes cause you to be indirect, insensitive, and snappy. I said that. Like, whatever decision that you made was like loveless, heartless, or that's how they're saying it. But again, that's a personal problem, but whatever. But it's like you have to know when you got to look out for you, because I feel like that's how I'm kind of taking this. And it's important for you to have that effective communication because it takes care of you. Like, yeah, it's cool to listen to other people, but bottom line, like, I'm all about the self-love right now, the self-care. It's like, I don't really care how it feels to you. Because, like, if I'm not 100%, if I can't put my mask on, I can't help you put your mask on too. This energy of frustration and insensitivity then gets passed back to the ones who did not effectively listen the first time around, and is usually received as a personal attack. What did I just say? This energy only encourages them to continue to not listen, with even more resistance and defiance. Hence the reason why you needed to quickly make a judgment call and go in a different direction to find yourself, to take one for the team. Most often, either or both parties, oh wait, hold on. This cycle of energy being thrown back and forth continues and becomes more vicious, intolerable, and heartbreaking. Most often, either or both parties will search elsewhere for an empathic ear to simply listen. It is time to take the reins and break free from these energetic, emotional mind games. Communicate truthfully about how you feel and express calmly with love what needs to be said. Give the other party an opportunity to also express their feelings truthfully and allow them to speak freely without interruptions or resistance. The more you practice the art of listening with love, the more you will find others eager to hear what you have to say. You will then go from a place of not being heard to a place of being heard by many. And the affirmation for this is, I am humbled and patient in knowing that to be truly heard, I must first truly listen. And this is associated with the solar plexus and the throat. So that's like your own will, your own like power within, and the ability to speak. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Like, that makes so much sense, because I feel like the part of you that was missing, I felt like there was like a level of being trapped, because when I first pulled this Lover's card, it was like the Ace of Swords in reverse was at the bottom. And it was like, it was time for you to get out of that. So congratulations on making the right move after thinking or acting first, thinking later. I like it. So if this resonated, comment, like, share, subscribe. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.